As soon as she stabbed me, it seemed as if I went inside myself to see how far into the heart the knife had gone. It was in there when I discovered my insides were not those of human components, but of a quiet deep-sea sector in aqua. There were no bones, no cartilages, no stomach, nothing. Just the heart in there existed, not as red, but as a dark maroon organ ball. Limited strings of blood injected in me like a blue jellyfish cocktail, except the jellyfish was red opposed to white for the limited reasons of my flesh. As the slow-stringed creature came near the organ, the less my breath could avail. With the light of wound behind me, I could only observe ahead my forward decline, consisting of the creature approaching nearer the heart. I floated in myself as slowly as in watching my own death occurring. I woke up to almost being due. My eyes scanned the room for a second, but without my body having to move an inch. I then resumed back to the dream, in which I rose and became physical on a field I've seen before. I was no longer dead. I stood and looked around, confused. There was a large pool of some sort. On the edge of this pool there was a girl who seemed quite happy with herself. On the verge of turning to where she came from, there was a knife in her hand, and as she nearly dived into the pool of places, I shouted to her, suggesting, "Leave the knife," for I did not see it as necessary for her where she was going. For a moment she froze before turning towards my direction. We stood facing each other for a while. She became suddenly filled with a diabolical level of rage. Running towards me, she raised her arm with the weapon at hand, screaming, "How am I still alive?" I figured she was my killer. This isn't good, I thought. Anyways, she was so far away enough at least that I could escape her. I wondered who she was, what my death would have meant to her.